Okay.
So,
Okay, fine.
so let us first work on this essay. So I believe the essay is, you can see the essay.
Yeah, ma'am, I can see.
Now, see, even before you start working on the essay, there are a couple of things that you have to take care of. The first thing is in these 40 minutes of time, you have these 40 minutes, right? So in
Yeah,
these, how did you do? I mean, what did you do in these 40 minutes? Did you, the moment you got the topic, did you start writing? Or how did you, segregate this 40 minutes?
no, actually, I got lot of time to getting the ideas. Later, I got the ideas. It's continued without any problem. But getting idea is taking time for me.
Okay, fine. So see, the first 40 minutes, have to be segregated in this way. So follow this method for all the other essays that you're writing. Okay.
Okay, sure, ma'am.
So first 40 minutes, you have 5 to 7 minutes on planning,
Okay.
micro planning. The next 25 to 30 minutes on writing the main essay. Then the last 3 to 4 minutes is on proofreading and revising. Okay, this is how you
Okay.
have to utilize the 40 minutes of time. Now when it comes
Okay.
to giving your opinion, there are two ways of giving your opinion. You can have a strong opinion, okay, wherein you're completely agreeing or completely disagreeing. You can have a strong opinion, or you can even have a balanced opinion. What is a balanced opinion? You're having a mixed
Means,
response, mixed reaction. You're taking both the sides. You're saying under
okay.
certain circumstances this side is okay, and under other circumstances this side is okay. Now
Okay.
let us understand, how did you decide upon your opinion? So here they have asked you to give your opinion, right?
Yeah, ma'am. Agree or disagree.
So how did you decide upon your opinion, whether you'll agree, whether you'll disagree, or you'll take a balanced side? How did you decide? I mean, did you decide it on your personal experiences, like personal choice, personal
Yes.
experiences, or did you do the planning of both the sides and saw which side has more number of points, which point can be explained properly? How, which method or which way did you follow?
No, ma'am. Actually, after reading this, what I felt in my personally, that I have written in this. That's it. I have not
Okay.
been more than that.
Let us look at the question. The question says, in some countries today, there is an attitude that anyone can do it in the arts, music, literature, acting, art, etc. So anyone can,
Okay.
everyone can do it. So I mean, there is no hard and fast rule that you have to be really talented, or there is no hard and fast rule that you have to be genuinely talented. Even if you are not
Okay.
talented, even if you do not have the genuine or original skills, then also you can become rich and famous. And that is why really talented people or genuinely talented people, they are not valued or they are not appreciated. Clear?
Okay.
So this is the
Yes.
question. This is the topic of the question. Now, so in IELTS writing task 2, what happens is that there are two parts. The first is talking about the topic of the question. This is the topic. And the next, which is known as the task question. So this is the task question. Do you agree or disagree? And this is basically asking you for your opinion.
Okay.
Now, so the moment you're coming across the question for the essay, the first thing that you have to do is you need to understand the type of the essay, whether it's an opinion essay, whether it's a discussion essay, whether it's an advantage disadvantage essay, because for every type of essay there is a structure, there is a way of
Okay.
writing. Okay, so
Okay.
first thing that
Okay.
you'll be doing is you will look at the task question like this, and you will try to
Okay.
segregate or try to classify the type, and depending on that you will decide upon the structure. Okay, so
Okay.
now we could understand that since the task question is asking you, do you agree or disagree? So this basically becomes an opinion essay. Now let us
Okay.
understand how to decide upon our opinion, that which side we should be taking. So for that
Okay.
we have to do the planning first.
Okay.
So this is the planning. So if you are completely agreeing that yes, people who are not genuinely talented, people who are not really talented, they are becoming rich and famous. What could be the reasons? Are there any reasons? Why do you think that, the genuinely talented people or the originally talented people, they are not becoming famous?
Yeah, ma'am. Because of politicians and rich people
So
who is using
politicians, you
who
can
is
choose
using the influence to become
right.
popular and famous.
Correct. Any other points that comes to your mind? Why genuinely? Why people who are not genuinely talented, they are becoming famous? Any other points? No other points? You can no other points, right? That's it.
Oh,
Okay. Now, if you disagree, then what could be the points? You are saying that no, genuinely talented people are only becoming famous. Okay, I mean, people who are not talented, people who are not genuinely talented, they are not becoming famous. So how would you answer this? If you say that,
no, I didn't get, sorry.
what?
No, again.
Your voice is breaking a lot, Sneha.
Ma'am, can you repeat it again?
Yeah, I'm saying that there are two parts, right? One part is that you are agreeing. You are saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
who are not genuinely talented, they are becoming famous. You gave me the reasons because of nepotism, because they are using and misusing their power and influence and all that. I got it. Now,
Second thing is like people who talented is not famous because of financial problems and not getting support from the government.
right. Okay, yeah, I got it. Now, if we are going to the disagreeing part, if you are
Okay.
disagreeing, you are saying that no, genuinely talented people are becoming famous. Less talented or less genuinely talented, they are not becoming famous. So what would you say to that?
Not becoming famous.
Which side do you have any points with in that side that you are
No,
saying that
ma'am.
no? Okay. Which means
No,
I
I
can give
have.
you one point. Yeah, I can give you one point that the audience
No?
not be fooled for long.
Okay. Okay.
This is one. And when it comes to agreeing, there could be another point, that is technology.
Okay,
Nowadays,
ma'am.
you can see, right, there are so many teachers, so many institutions, even if they are not certified enough, they are not qualified enough, then also they are becoming trainers, they are becoming teachers, and they are giving their video lessons and video sessions on YouTube. Nobody even cares about the authenticity. Why? Because you don't have to make any sort of investment. You can start a YouTube channel whenever and wherever you want to, without zero investment. So sometimes it is
Okay,
also
got it, ma'am.
because of the use of technology,
Okay, ma'am.
the less talented people are becoming famous. Okay, so now if we
Okay.
look at both the sides, we look at this side, look at this side. So more number of points are there on agreeing part. Yes or no?
Okay. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
So correct. So you are taking the side of agreeing, right? That is your opinion. You are taking a
Yes,
strong
ma'am.
opinion and you are saying that yes, I mean, people who are not talented, people who are not genuinely skilled, people who are amateurs, they are becoming famous because of nepotism and because of the misuse of technology. Now, see, if you
Yes,
just
ma'am.
do this much, if you just do this much, then the major problem that you will be coming across is that you will get lost when you're working on the essay. Okay.
Okay.
So after planning the main points, you also have to do the micro planning. What do we mean by micro planning? Micro planning is nothing but we are building up on each of the main points. Because in IELTS
Okay.
task 2, when it comes to your writing task 2, under task achievement and task response, the first criteria, marking criteria that you have, that is task achievement and task response, and that talks about presenting, extending, and substantiating a point with an evidence or example. Okay,
Okay,
so
ma'am.
just most of
Okay.
the times, students, they go wrong. Most of the time, students, they end up with 5.56 with their writing because they just get stuck with that point.
Okay.
You have to
Okay.
extend on that. You have to say why and how. You have to substantiate with the help of an example. Is that clear?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I know.
Right. So let's do the micro planning of the agree side because you've taken the agree. So your first point is nepotism. So topic sentence is what? So in topic sentence, you're trying to say that, it is because of nepotism.
Okay, ma'am.
And now you're extending. What exactly do you mean by nepotism, or how and why do you think? So as you said
Okay.
that, they are using political powers, they are using wealth, influence,
Influence.
their um, acquaintances in the industry, right? That's how, you know, they are
Yes,
trying
ma'am.
in order to popularize their content.
Okay.
You can give an evidence. You can give any evidence that you want to. You can give a statistical example. You can give a specific example. You can even give a personal example. So are you
Okay.
seeing how we are working on every point? So if you
Yeah, I
just,
got it.
because of nepotism, that won't work. You have to, you know, describe that how and why do you think that this nepotism is helping people to popularize their content, even if they are not talented? How? Because they are, you know, coercing and threatening the people, I mean, with political powers. They are using their wealth, their financial resources, their influence, and they are trying to do it. Okay, this is one part. Now,
Oh,
moving on
okay,
to
ma'am.
the next point. The next point basically talks about
Hmm.
technology,
Okay.
right?
Okay, ma'am.
And given the explanation. So how do you think technology is helping in popularizing all this, you know, people who are not really talented, who are not genuinely talented? How do you think, you know, it is helping?
Like, they need not to do any investment,
Right.
so anyone can start the.
Right. You know, there is no investment.
Hmm.
You can create a piece of art or work and post it
Okay.
online. You can give advertisements that can reach the targeted audiences. Not only this, you know,
Yes.
there is no way
Mm.
to check the authenticity
Okay. Ah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
of sub content. You know, who would check if you're today, if you're going ahead and posting some motivational video or something, you know, on the YouTube, who would check with the authenticity of the content,
Yes,
right?
that's correct.
I mean, there's no body or there's nothing that, you know, that would be basically checking it, right? So that
That's
is
correct.
some that um, again makes things worse. So all you need is internet and uninterrupted internet connectivity and an Android phone. That's all.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I got it.
You can give an evidence. So this is how, you know, so even before you start writing your main essay, these are the main things that you have to do. The 40 minutes you have to segregate. You are not supposed to jump on writing the essay. First do the planning of the main points, then do the micro planning of each point, because the moment you're doing the micro planning of each point, immediately you will be having the entire content in your hands for the essay. You will not be
Yeah,
lost.
that's true. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's
When
true.
you're working on the essay, so there are 4 marking criteria that you have. You have task achievement and task response. You have coherence and cohesion, that is about organizing the idea. So these 2 things are taken care of even before you are writing the main essay. And when you start
Okay.
writing the main essay, you are just working on the vocab, the words, sentence
Uh,
construction, grammatical range and accuracy. So this is how your work becomes easier. Is that clear?
okay. Yes, yes, ma'am. Clear.